Triple J with Miff J and the Doctor, and this is surely for our listeners the most exciting time of their entire lives.
Absolutely, because the amount of times we get requests to play more Tool here at Triple J is more than any other band we have played on the station. I can pretty much guarantee that, having done lunch for a fair few years now.
And here we are. We have the bass player of Tool, Justin Chancellor. How you doing?
Excellent. Nice to be here.
Now, I don't know. Would a lot of people know? I mean, obviously the Tool, the loyal Tool fans would know that there's a non-American dude in Tool. Does anyone go, you don't sound American? What's going on?
Yeah, quite often actually. I mean, mostly people that don't actually listen to the band, obviously, but it's been 11 years now, so maybe they think I am American. A lot of people think I'm Australian, actually.
Really? In America?
In America, yeah.
Have you picked up one of those continental accents?
I don't think so.
I got?
I don't know. I hope not.
We got Justin from the band in the studio with us right now.
As Maynard sort of eerily spooks us out there.
Yeah. That's his role, though, isn't he? He's sort of the overseer and the eerie man.
Oh, yeah, he's full of ideas. That's for sure.
I have noticed about Tool fans, though, is they are extra passionate, like probably more so than most other bands we play at the station. Is that sometimes, it's probably worldwide as well, not just in Australia, is that sometimes overwhelming?
I guess it could be. I'm not really a big internet guy, so I don't really get exposed to a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
I remember when I first joined the band, I did read a lot of that stuff, and it was a little intense. I'd be reading emails from people, and it kind of gets your mind going. But I find it better just to not really think about it too much and just sort of focus on what you're doing. And it's just, after that, it's just playing in front of a lot of people. That kind of interaction is great, and that passion is what it's all about. So.
Really spending most of your time going to wineries while you're in Australia?
No, that would be the pub for me.
Right, okay.
So you're not the wine buff of the band?
No, Maynard's the wine buff.
Okay, he's actually got an Australian bottle, hasn't he? A bottle of Penfold Grange or something, one of the most expensive bottles in the world. I think I know he's an owner.
Well, he collects a lot of wine. He's actually making his own wine in Arizona as well.
Okay.
He's been into it for a good 10 years, I think now. So.
Yeah. So you put the Tool label on the Tool wine,
Tool
Cab Sav.
That's what you should do for Christmas.
Either that or put some of those glasses that you look through at the label, and it can all come in 3D.
That's a good idea.
Can you imagine a wine bottle that looks like the latest Tool album?
It's a fantastic album, by the way.
Awesome.
As soon as it came in, we'd spent probably half the day just looking at it. Doing no work whatsoever.
I know Adam does all the sort of design for this sort of stuff. Are you just going, Adam, what are you doing? This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, he told us about his idea maybe 6 months before we actually finished the album, and we were all kind of sworn to secrecy because he didn't want it to get out. But it was a great idea,
Was it his idea that you had the eagle perched on your wrist?
No, we all did our own in the individual shots. We all kind of had our own input into those.
What's the inspiration behind yours? You're wonderful.
Bird of prey, I just relate. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually an Australian wedge-tailed eagle as well.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So are you saying
his name's Sydney?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you saying you're a predator?
Somewhat,
But you're not on the internet, so it's all right.
Justin, you're doing something else special for us at Triple J, which is programming a whole hour of radio.
Yeah,
which
apparently
is coming up in a week or so. What are your plans for that hour of radio? Because this is a real insight that I guess most people wouldn't have into your taste.
What do you guys listen to?
And what you guys listen to.
Right. Well, I mean, it's going to be what I listen to, as far as, I haven't really talked to the other guys about it. But
they don't know about it, do they?
No, they have no idea. But obviously we have a lot of stuff in common, but we also have quite big differences between our music tastes. But I'm not very good at thinking on my feet in that way, so I kind of thought about it last night. Just made a big list of a bunch of different stuff. So.
What do you think would be one group that would shock a Tool fan that you're going to play on Tool radio?
I don't know, maybe like Left Field.
Nice.
Featuring John Lydon, or just the...
Well, I hadn't really decided. I was it's either that one or I can't remember the name of the
Wheatus.
track.
Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
It's off the Leftism album.
Leftism,
though.
yeah.
I like that whole album. I was just going to kind of
That's a great
pick
album.
and choose off that. Yeah, it's a really it was kind of groundbreaking album.
Definitely.
I probably won't play any of that now that I
Oh,
said
come
that.
on. You've got it now. Now you've told me.
Justin, thank you very much for joining us today on Triple J.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.